Take you to school real quick on the mark of the beast, the Antichrist, and the 7 Noahide laws. We'll start with the 7 Noahide laws first. 7 Noahide laws came to the U.S. in '91 and was signed into law by President Bush, and they haven't been enforced. The Noahide laws came over from the Sanhedrin over there in Israel. The crux of these laws pretty much is if you worship Jesus Christ, that's idolatry punishable by death. So that's a big problem. These Noahide laws have been signed by every president since '91, including Trump twice. So I'm not too sure that Trump read them fully. I don't think Trump fully read the Noahide laws because it's 7 of them, and the up front ones are 7 things that kind of make sense. But as you go in deeper and stuff like that, that's where you find out what they do with Christians. And you know they don't believe in Christianity over there. They don't believe in Jesus as the Messiah that had already came. They don't think the Messiah came yet, but the Bible says he did. Anyway, the Antichrist is going to be a religious figure that comes on the scene that is supernatural in speech. He's going to be mesmerizing in his speech. He's going to be mesmerizing in his appearance. He's going to unite all the religions into one religion, and he's going to be a man of world peace. That's how he's going to present himself. And all the nations, most of the nations are going to be following after him. And he's going to form a one world religion. And everybody has to bow down to him. And anybody that doesn't, for instance, Christians, if the Christians won't reject Jesus and join this Antichrist and his system, they're going to kill you. That's right. And then you won't be able to buy, trade, or sell unless you take the mark of the beast and join this Antichrist guy. Take a pledge to him and denounce Jesus. That's what will be required. So they can have you somewhere underground and they'll be like, hey, just denounce Jesus and we'll have food and shelter and a warm place for you to sleep. And if you don't reject Jesus and denounce Jesus, they'll threaten you and say, well, we're going to kill your family in front of you first, and then we're going to kill you. So do you want to reject Jesus and live and eat food and all this wonderful stuff, or do you want to die for Jesus? So that's the choice that you're going to be forced to make by this coming new world order dictatorship. It's a one world religious dictatorship in a nutshell. That's pretty much what it is. And it's going to control a one world government, a one world economy, a one world everything, and you won't be able to participate unless you bow down to their Messiah, the Antichrist. They're rebuilding the temple over there in Jerusalem, and he's going to go and sit there in that temple and pretend to be God. And he's going to blaspheme the God of the Bible. He's going to blaspheme Jesus. He's going to be talking down on Jesus and talking down on the Bible and talking down on Christians. And he's going to force people to worship him and be a part of his system. So just know the real God is a gentleman. He don't force anybody to do anything. He gives you a choice. Anything that's killing people or forcing people to do it is not of God. As Jesus Christ and his disciples, their whole time on earth, they didn't kill not one person. And when one of Jesus' troopers chopped the guy's ear off, Jesus healed the guy's ear. So that lets you know right there that Jesus Christ, he didn't do any of that stuff. You know, Catholics been killing Christians left and right, you know, back in the day and stuff like that. And Christians get blamed for the murders that Catholics did to people all around the world. So just know that anything that's doing stuff like that is not of God, not of Christ, or anything like that. So Christians, don't think that you can say, okay, you know what, I'm going to join your Antichrist system and I'll just ask God to forgive me later on. No, that doesn't work, because the Bible's talking about anybody that joins, takes the mark of the beast or joins that Antichrist system will not be able to repent, and God won't accept it. You won't be accepted by God, and you won't be able to go to heaven. And you'll be stuck here, and you'll be going through all kind of plagues and pains and all kind of stuff that's going to be happening to the people that took the mark of the beast. It's going to be hell on earth for the people that took the mark of the beast. So just letting you know that right now. So I love you guys out there, and I just wanted you to know this so you won't get taken off guard, because it's a big deception coming, and it's going to pretty much fool the entire world and pretty much the church. You know, they're gonna be just taken by this off guard because of how mesmerizing this Antichrist guy is gonna be, and how charismatic he's gonna be, and great in speech and appearance and all that stuff, and they're just gonna fall for that stuff, hook, line, and sinker. All those that don't know the Bible. So you want to get up to speed about this stuff, you can start listening to prophecyclub.com. Stan Johnson, he's really good talking about this. And you can go open up your Bible to Revelation, start reading in Revelation, and start reading in 2 Thessalonians. It's telling you all about it, the 666 mark of the beast and all that stuff. It's all up in there. Alright? You know, you like playing video games, but hey, your video game will get interrupted with the things that's going to be coming into the world. So you're going to want to be prepared, and you're going to not want to be taken off guard and make the wrong choice, because the choice you make is going to be an eternal choice. So just know you can't reject Christ. That's all you got to know. You cannot reject the God of the Bible, the Jesus Christ. And if it come with a false Christ, because the Bible warns about false Christ coming on the scene too, just know the real Jesus Christ, he doesn't come down as a flesh man. He comes down as a God. And the first thing the real Jesus Christ does when he's coming back to earth, he burns up his enemies with fire from his words. His words will set people on fire, literally. His word will burn and cut like a sword. So that's how the real Jesus Christ returns. He returns as a God with power, undeniable power. And it said every eye will see him. Even these satanic freaks that's hiding out underground and all their underground bases, they will all see Christ coming at the same time. So every eye will see Christ coming, and every knee will bow. But this fake guy, this Antichrist, this flesh man that's going to have supernatural powers, he's going to be bringing world peace and one world religion and all this garbage, and they're going to bring out all these suppressed cures that they have. They have cures for everything, but they holding it back, and they're just going to bring it out when this guy comes so he can get the credit. So I'm just giving y'all heads up and let you know what time it is. Alright, love you guys. God bless you. Peace.
Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. And he finds a man with a crossing route. The 40, 30, 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jameis Olawale, 97 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff. And they've got it here with a first down.
Hurry.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And got his man complete. Past the 20, 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 75 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Prescott to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
Here we go. Wide eight.
They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. To return, this is Eddie Jackson. Nice little juke. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's
what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now Trubisky on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That catch good for 5. It's third down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. This is Cohen on the toss. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing here, Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Taylor Gabriel from 4 yards out. And the Bears draw a bit closer.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Trubisky will throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Cowboys. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, That can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
A first down throw for Prescott. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
3rd and long for Prescott. Cooper's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Prescott now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. Go, get out there, get out there. 58, right over there, yeah. Right, 58, right there. Come up the ball, hard. Here we go, 47. Hey, 58's the mic. Oh, 58's the mic. 26.
Throwing, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Here we go, get that, let's go, get out, get out. Switch, and hey. Here we go. 26.
First down, Prescott. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
Here we go, 46.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Jackson now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they get this all the way inside Chicago's 10. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd.